So busy with everything that was going on that I completely missed this part of the game. Okay, I think that was a little bit too far back, so let's speed this up quite a bit. So the problem with 3-team play is there's just like a ton of things going on at once. Okay, this is what I was trying to find. While Contrarian's Expo was getting completely destroyed, or well, just before it got completely destroyed, when threatened, he reverted to his old standby comfort tactic of avoid or harass. Let's follow these guys. So yeah, he knew his base was in pretty big trouble, so he is going to go right into the back of Spartan's base and start wreaking havoc. And it looks like, oh, he's going to bring, oh, that's a lot of Hydras, but now these Voiders are charged up, so this is going to be a bit problematic. And at some point, see, I got my warp gate selected. Yeah, I pull up some Stalkers to try to help out. Oh, but it looks like it was a bit unnecessary because he's only got one Void Ray left. Is it going to get away? Oh, maybe this is how Spartan got supply blocked. He had a Void Ray after his Overlords. So yeah, that is why I brought these Stalkers up. Of course, I didn't realize that Spartan was going to take care of it. So, and then I forgot about these Stalkers. So now if we zoom back to the present. So that is why I have the Stalkers that I forgot. Sorry about that. I tried to fast forward back to where I left off at and got some sort of replay desync error, so had to reload the replay and kind of fast forward it back here again. So looks like I'm sending out the entire complement of my pro army, except for those that are mining gas and trying desperately to find an expansion. So we'll just use this often used Expo until I'm like, oh, there's already a command center here. That's a problem. But, you know, probes are resilient little robots, so they're just going to take care of this themselves. You know, I got a little bit of rebuilding going on here for Dunamai, who's killing dead units. And my probes have taken care of the command center, so they are off to do their own. Whoa, we're just going to start taking out SCVs now. And there we go, we're dropping the Nexus. So I finally got an Expo. Looks like Spartan needs to do some expanding himself, because he's also mined out. And there's my 7 Stalkers, long forgotten. Oh, Wolfpack's got an Expo down, so it looks like he's kind of done a little bit of a rebuild. Got some Marine tank action going. But yeah, he needs this because he's almost mined out. And Dunamai's mined out, pretty much. We check the income. Well, anyone with any income right now, well, he's dead. Can't have any income. I don't know why he's bothering killing these buildings off. They're not in his way. They provide a nice little shield, actually. My Nexus is almost done, so it kind of got slow here because everyone was desperate for an expansion because we were all broke. Let's take this moment to check the APM, and oh, looks like Dunamai's gone up to 41, so he always seems to have the best. He always has the best APM. I wonder how he does it. I guess Spartan did still have this expansion, and I suppose I could have retaken mine, but it was getting hit a couple of times. I was afraid it was going to go down again, and then I'd be in big trouble. It looks like my minerals are going up, so I've got mining once again like crazy and reproducing my army. And we do finally have an Expo going down for Dunamai, who's in desperate need of resources. Oh, as he spends them all out. And I'm worried about Brood Lords, but I don't think he's even got a Spire. But, you know, I guess I didn't know how damaged he was, so you never know what's going on with the Zerg if you leave him alone. You never know what's going on with anyone if you leave him alone too long. Anyone can rebuild anything. If you remember that epic free-for-all we had where Dunamai got destroyed and suddenly came back with a massive air force. Oh, but he still needs a spawning pool. That's unfortunate. So things got a little quiet. I'm not really sure what these infested Terrans are up to. Kind of a waste of energy. He's using them for scouts, but talk about the slowest scout of all time. As they lumber along. And they're going to be dead before they get anywhere. So it looks like me and Spartan are really rearing to go. And ooh, he's got a nice Roach Hydra Ball going. That's a very potent force. And I've got a few Stalkers. Oh, I got a few more Stalkers. Check the army sizes. We are at, wow, like 210 food. And our opponents are at 130. So we've got them almost 2 to 1 in food. I don't know how many of those are workers. Yeah, we've got about 70 workers between us to there. Yeah, so we got a lot of workers. That could be where a lot of the disparity is. And it looks like I'm going to retake my natural again as we push out, which is a good time to retake it. Oh, we got these little infestors hiding and charging up. Wonder what they will be doing. Taking a quick peek at the watchtower. Looks like Wolfpack's got an expo of his own started up. Not a lot left here. Looks like Contrarian. Oh, that's Contrarian's expos. Ripped down pretty good. Oh, but we have this confrontation going now, and this Zerg Bio Ball is going to go against this much smaller Zerg Bio Ball and completely destroy it. Oh, but we do have a fungal growth going down. You're not going to do that much against roaches, but the Hydras, it'll soften them up a bit if you can deal damage on them before they heal again. But it looks like this expansion is going to go down yet again. Oh, but Wolfpack has got his siege tank set up. And I'm going to blink in and try to take him down. But not quite close enough, and he's got the Marines there, so this is going to be very heavy losses. Probably not the best move. I think I was a little bit worried. I didn't know how much either of them had, and I was trying to push it. Might have been good if we just pulled back, taken a breather, maybe come at him from this way. I don't know. Or maybe we pulled my observer down there, see what was going on. But it did allow enough of a distraction for Spartan to get right into Dunamai's main, and down goes the Hive. I don't know what he's got left. He's not got a lot left. He does still have this expo. Few drones. He's researching. Here's his Evo chamber. Oh, looks like this research is going to finish before they can take it out because they're just all sitting there. And meanwhile, I have scouted this. And we now have... Well, now what happened? Oh, did he take this? I think he took this out before the research was done. Oh, that is huge. These could have been 1-2 roaches, and he did kill it right before the end. And now he's going to push on to Wolfpack's base, and there's nothing here to defend it, except these Marines that are kind of falling behind. And I wanted to help out, but I saw this expansion there, and I thought it was a lot more important to take that out. We're going to catch some stalkers running to help. But they're not nearly enough to... Oh, and they're going to burrow and hide. So my stalkers are like, well, fine. We'll just go right onto your base then. And the Queen's going to try to come out and do something, but she's outnumbered. The roaches are going to come sneaking back, and oh, and they're going to burrow again. And here comes some zealots. Oh, and the roaches are going to burrow again. But now I've got my observer spotting for that, and those roaches are no more, and this expo is no more. Oh, and it looks like Wolfpack is no more other than this expansion, but he's lost all of his tech buildings. He's got nothing left but his barracks. And now I'm researching Zealot Charge for some reason. Even though it seems like we're kind of in the end game, I'm cleaning up those larvae to make absolutely sure that he makes nothing with them, and I'm going to go scouting to make sure that they didn't sneak any of these other bases as their expos. Oh, but Dunamai lost his last hatchery, so we'll know where all his buildings are now. But Wolfpack surrenders, and the game is won by Team Mad Hive and Spartan. So that was a pretty fun game. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did, which I usually do when I win, and with my awesome Blink micro. So, have a day.